It's a Q&A. I'm just kind of bored. It's raining. It's Sunday. It's my one day off. Can't do anything. So I thought I'd talk to you guys. So, see if anybody shows up. Ooh, lightning strike. Lightning strikes, and no mother dies, and a blue baby is born. And there's the thunder. Yeah, I'm just bored. Hit the likes, y'all. It's a Q&A, so if anybody wants to ask me something, if anybody's and ask me something, I will answer to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. Hey, what is up? Well, what is up is it's raining, it's Sunday, it's my one day off, and I can't go get the stuff that I need for the next week because my friends and family are really tied up with their cars and stuff, and all I have is an e-bike, so I can't go do stuff. Neslover, what's up? Streaking, streaking, streaking through the chat. See ya. Let's go all let's all go streaking. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm bored. I thought I'd do a live stream because there's nothing else to do. I'm on the verge of taking a nap with all this rain and stuff. And when people say under the weather, I think it tends to be what they mean. So sorry. That's on. Steven, what's up, Steven? What's up, big guy? I don't go live. Have really shied away from social media, and I see you're going strong on yours. And I catch some of them once in a while. It's summertime, and I'm working a lot, and I don't mean to make excuses, but just not into it that much anymore, I guess. All right, who else is here? Streaking through that. I still think that's funny. Streaking through the chat. Nez is here, yeah. Bunch of attacks. That's what it is. Yeah, I can handle being attacked. I can take a punch. I can take quite a few, actually. I've had to learn to do that. It's 7. Yeah, what did I say? Did I pronounce it wrong? I said it wrong. I must have. Origins of beingness, attainment. Weather is so controlled. Yeah, but you know what? We can control the weather. I've done it. Um, I've actually, one of my, whew, boy, that's not even a question, but I feel compelled to answer it. I, to a point, we as human beings can control the weather. It doesn't take like any kind of mechanism or government controlled or it's just that's if you're controlling the weather through power lines and things like that and that nature, then yeah, you're going about it in a non-earthly kind of way. Is that making sense? I know that's not what I meant to say. It's just you know it's not natural. We can do it um, as a group. Two or more can control the weather. I mean, I've done it on my own. There are limits, though. I'm not gonna stop it from raining so I can go to the store and come back. I'm stuck here at the house. All right, what else is going on here? Thanks, Steven. Or Seven. I'm sorry. That's where I made my mistake on. I called you Steven. I'm sorry. Was it Steven or Seven? Jeez, now I'm like, I'm an idiot. Sorry. You know what I mean, man. You know who I'm talking to. And I seen you too. You've been doing a lot of lives, and you got a lot to say, man. And I commend you for that. And I really love seeing stuff like that. You know what I mean? People are growing. People are talking, communicating. Communication is really key. That's one of the keys. It's one of the keys that will open doors. Communication is important. See, guys, 7-7. And I'm telling someone is coming. Okay. Leslie. Is Leslie here? Where's Leslie? I didn't see her in the chat, and it's my bad. What way are you going to leave? You mean leave this planet? Um. Oh, origins of business. Okay, okay. My bad. All right. Well, I didn't see. I didn't see Leslie in the chat. I didn't see your name, so I didn't recognize it. We gotta have the dog. Yeah, greasy crust. Yeah, great. I hope you don't sleep with me tonight. What were you gonna leave? I'd like to leave in a heroic fashion. I wanted to. There was a time when I wanted to leave in my sleep, but I don't want to get confused, and I've seen that happen to people who died in their sleep and they got confused of which place they're in. I I don't feel like that would happen to me because I have a very good communication with my subconscious, but it could happen. So I'm not so sure. I'll leave when the angels or the demons are ready to take me. I'll leave then when they take me. That's when I'll leave. I'll leave when I'm ready, but I don't want to extend it too far. I love the story of this inspired the story of Sam Kinison when he died, and he was standing outside. It was standing. He was laying outside of the car after a car accident, and go, "Why now? Why now?" Well, because you're at the happiest time of your life. This is a good time to go to heaven. You don't want to go to heaven during a murder. You know what I mean? That might hold you back. So, if you're gonna leave, you want to leave on good terms. You really do. I keep scratching my head. I shaved my head this weekend and I missed the spot. And I guess it's bothering me enough to where I itch it. But yeah, I don't want to leave in my sleep. I mean, I guess if I do, I do. I don't, I don't. I feel like I could really survive that because I'm in touch with my subconscious and I understand my dreams. And I'm a very light sleeper and I enjoy my dreams. And I realize I'm dreaming most of the time. Things get a little too hectic, then I wake up. But, I want to leave on good terms. That's the way I want to leave. So, yeah, cute dog, Terry. He's 13. Uh, his name, Terry. My name is Gary. People have pointed this out. I didn't really think about it till a few years after I named him. But his name was Terrible when I got him. He was a rescue dog. Somebody hit him upside the head, broke him, trying to make him a fighting dog. He's just not that dog. He's He's loving. He's a big teddy bear. So yeah, it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. I've probably told this story again, but it's worth telling again. Give me a second. When I lost my last dog of 16 years, and he was a bull mastiff boxer mix. Uh, when I lost that dog, the night before I went to go pick up this dog, this white dog, Terry, I had a dream that my old dog, Mocha, come running towards me in like this hallway. It was like a privacy fence on both sides. He came running towards me, jumped up in my arms, and like just hugged me. And when I looked back at him like that, when I pulled my arms back, to let the dog away from me a little bit, and it was Mocha, my old dog, he turned white. And that day, I went to pick up this dog, and it was white. So I mean, there's that, you know, origins. Yeah. All our unconscious state when leaving needs soul group to exist right. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not uh, dependent on my soul group to keep me right. Uh, I mean, I kind of live by my own rules, but I know what the rules are, and a lot of people don't. And I don't mean to sound arrogant. A lot of people do know what the rules are, and they live by them. God's law, universal law, the law of love, whatever you want to call it. It's a law. That's the way I see the Creator. It is just a straight law. It's not a male or a female. It's a way of doing things that doesn't incur karma too much. I mean, I think even Jesus incurred karma somehow. If he somehow got past it, I mean, that's what made him so special. You know, it's all good. Me and Jesus, like this. I did that. I put two fingers together, not like I was flicking them off, but you know what I mean. Soul group origins. Oh, I'm way behind on chats. Good teams. Good teams would be non-dualistic, personal relation, no about self. Yeah, yeah, I gotta agree with that, Leslie, for sure. Or origins of beingness, whichever you want to be called. And I spent a lifetime trying to know myself. It took me 54 years to get here, and it's an ongoing thing. Here on this planet, if you're reincarnated on this planet, then you're here for a reason. So those fur babies really are family to us, man. How golly, this is when I say teddy bear, I don't use that term lightly. I mean, he is a lovey-dovey dog. So it's been a real blessing, and for me to have that dream the day I'd never seen him before, and I was going to go pick him up. Uh, you know, it really affected me, and it's been like a karmic thing. It's been something that really turned out to be a great thing. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You come sit with me. I know you camera shy. Come on now, around, out. It's a dog. He doesn't understand some things. Don't you go in that room. Come here, Terry. Terry. Let him do what he wants. It's raining, you're bored, can't go for a walk. So am I, man. Come here. Come on. Yeah, there he goes. Good. You can lay there. You want to see him again? Yeah, I told you he's camera shy. All right, more comments. Nobody's asking me anything, even though I'm saying stuff that don't really wasn't even a question. This is supposed to be a Q&A. I'm gonna retitle this when I get done and be able to wear a raincoat. Ah, I don't mind being wet because I'm one of these people. It's like it is what it is. So if I get wet, if I'm working and it's raining, everybody's like, "Oh my God, I don't want to get wet." Like a bunch of cats. Insert joke there. But it is what it is. You're gonna get wet. I mean, you get in the shower, you get wet. You know what I mean? So what? You get wet as long as you're not wearing like heavy jeans or something. I don't want to be wet in jeans and a jean jacket wearing a Canadian tuxedo or something. Insert that joke too. Why go to another illusionary place? Um, I am a very light sleeper, and this just recently happened in the last 4 or 5 years. I've kind of been that, and that I do enjoy my dreams, but I do have traumatic dreams to where I've had dreams of snakes as big as myself, but I always wake up from that dream, and I'm done with that dream. I wake up and I'm like, okay, well, it was a dream. It was my subconscious trying to tell me something, and I try to explain it away. I don't really look. I guess I do kind of look forward to my dreams. It's another place where I can go. Take me away, a better place. Uh, you know, those sort of things. I don't mind dreaming. And I think a lot of times I have moved out of my body into a different plane of existence, call it another dimension or whatever, that that has happened. I think that has happened. And that's okay. You know what I mean? I moved along these different dimensions or planes. When I was 20, 25, and still it's been a lifelong journey to try to understand myself. But when I was 20, 25, I was like, yeah, I can understand other planets, but I don't think there's other dimensions. And now at 54, I'm like, yeah, there's probably other dimensions. Knowing what I know about ghosts and spirits and how the third world works, the third world, the third dimension and the fourth dimension, things like that. Understanding some stuff like that. To the best of my ability. Um, I don't mind moving along different planes of existence. Sometimes it can be very fun. Sometimes not so much, but I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a relationship with my subconscious, and whether I'm moving along planes or having the communication with my subconscious, either way, it's a win-win. You know what I mean? I always learn something, whether it be good or bad. So, yeah, we're all dreaming. This mass. Yeah, yeah. This came up last night when I was on a live stream. Um, it's the collective dream that makes the dream. One person says, this is a dream and I can make up whatever I want and I can say, just keep repeating myself, I'm going to be a millionaire. 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 And, you know, pardon me, but shit in one hand and wish in the other and see which one shows up first. You have to make you have to get out there and do things. Like, if you want to become a millionaire, you have to play the lottery a lot, or get out there and make a business, or do something physically. This is a physical world, so in order to you to get physical money, you have to. It takes involvement, and I hate to be so dramatic about it, but I feel very strongly about this. So that was great. That was great. Yeah, we're all dreaming, and the collective dream is what makes up this mass hallucination that everybody's under. Not everybody. Things are changing. You know what I mean? The internet and the communication that the internet has brought, whether it be Facebook or YouTube or whatever, or Instagram or whatever, it's all designed for communication, and communication is the key. And we're finding out that we don't have to live one way. I mean, COVID changed a lot of the ways that people made a living. Now people stay at home and make a living in their pajamas. You know, I couldn't do that. I'd sit around too much. I get lazy. So I have to have a job. I have to have a purpose. So, I mean, that's just me, though. Physical world, huh? Yeah, I mean, it is a physical world. Like it or not, this is a physical world. Uh, the molecules may move back and forth, vibrate so much that it appears solid, but it does appear solid, does it not? I mean, you run into a tree, it's going to hurt. You get in a car accident, it's going to hurt, right? It stimulates the nerve endings. So, if dreaming could be a physical place, and that's what I was kind of going at. I yes and no. You know what I mean? That's a good question, Leslie. you know, there was a time when I considered you a troll, but I swear to God, you asked the best questions. You know, I really think that. I really say that. It's one of the things that, you know, I really liked about you. You ask the deep questions. That is dreaming of physical place. Well, then maybe this place is not so physical. And I realized that my and yours, uh, the electrical activity that goes to the brain and the nerve endings when we get into a car accident, you run into a wall, run into a brick wall. Tell me if it hurts. It's physical. All right. So I guess the dreams would be non-physical, but when I do have them, um, good and bad and in between, uh, I guess it would be non-physical, but it's still it's still enough when I have a bad one or when I see something that I don't want or I don't like that I wake up. So that's that's where I'm at on that. It's the avatar. Yeah, I understand that I'm an avatar in this world, but this meat suit that I'm in is an actual meat suit. It can be proven that I'm physical, right? I can prove that I'm physical. So I understand that I'm an avatar inside this meat suit, but at the same time, it's just another story to tell. Honestly, hopefully we got somebody else to say something. We have 5 people in the chat. We had intellectual. I can't read the last word because of the freaking love button. Never a troll. Just years ago. Well, I kind of considered you a troll at some point. Some of the things you said to some other people were a little questionable. Um, I don't tend to look at people in the same way as other people do. I like a good challenge. Can I say that? I never really, I never really wrote you off as a troll though. I thought you were cool. I thought you were a little quirky. Is that okay to say? Not a troll, but quirky. Is that okay? To say? We had intellectual conversation years ago. Yeah, and I'm tired. I work for a living now, and I work a lot, and I make good money, but I work a lot, and I just don't like YouTube. That's a situation where I had to shut down my whole channel and start over. And once that happened, yeah, I lost interest a little bit. But yes, I mean, very intellectual conversations, Leslie. I can't argue with that. I can't say it wasn't because you're a very deep person. You know, you are. All right. Hello, Tim. What's up? What's up, Tim? New to the channel? Um, Recently found a tarot reader that I found very intuitive and was a little disappointed when I found out that they didn't know enough or as much about astrology as I did. I don't know a whole lot about tarot either, so. Excuse me. Oh, got the hiccups there for a second. Try to take over. Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen me live. I was just talking about this. I don't really do a whole lot on YouTube anymore. I work a lot, and I had to start my channel over, and it was very disappointing. And I just haven't been as into it. I'm a little tired, and I don't, I'm not like a Satanist. It's all about me or nothing. But I got my own life to live, and I got enough things going on to where people are figuring it out by themselves. They don't need me anymore. I've said what I needed to say to people for the most part. They don't. People don't need me anymore. The people that do all show up, by chance. But and excuse me for drinking beer and smoking cigarettes on a rainy day, because here comes the nap. Can't go to the store. Can't do anything. Can't get my weekly stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch. Yeah, I haven't gone live in a while. Just not a lot of people show up for it anyway. So it's just something that struck me that I thought I'd do. Yeah, I'm kind of catching up. I'm working a whole lot. It's a normal work day is 7:30 to 6:30. It's a good 11-hour day, and for a man my age at 54, it's quite taxing. You know, but I make good money, so I don't complain. What is all this? Oh, that's to turn the camera around. No, I don't want to do all that. All right. Well, I mean, Leslie, it was good to see you and Tim. Should I go back and say hi to everybody? Nez Lever, you know. I can't believe she showed up. It was like I haven't seen her channel in like a really long time, but she still seems to show up once in a while and like really pay attention to me, and that's inspiring. It's very inspiring. I want y'all to know that it's been good being here, and it's been good, talking to other people, and just being able to sit here and speak my mind, and have people that you know would listen and ask questions. Big love, peace. y'all. Alright, how do I end this? All right. Later, y'all.